Netflix reportedly just told Diddy's legal team, "Keep lying and we'll sue you." This video unpacks how Netflix flipped the script on Diddy with legal receipts, licensing proof, and a warning shot that could bankrupt him before the trial even starts. If you had hours of footage of someone spiraling, would you leak it to save yourself? Drop a comment if you think Diddy's cameraman played the long game, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Netflix was supposed to be the one getting sued. Now they're preparing to sue Diddy first. The media giant is considering a defamation lawsuit against Diddy for publicly claiming they stole footage. Yes, the same billion-dollar lawsuit Diddy threatened could end up reversed and twice as dangerous. Allegedly, Netflix's legal team has had enough of Diddy's smear campaign, and unlike Diddy, they don't need to bluff for attention. They just file and fire. One misstep, and Diddy could end up the defendant. He launched the legal war, but Netflix might finish it. Behind the scenes, Netflix has already sent Diddy's legal team everything: a chain of custody, licensing agreements, consent forms, and proof of legal purchase, meaning they didn't hack, steal, or exploit a thing, but Diddy keeps saying the footage was stolen, and every time he does, he hands them more ammo. That's not just drama, that's defamation. And Netflix has an entire filing cabinet labeled Diddy Lies. When Diddy's longtime cameraman, Michael Oberly, broke his silence, he didn't just clear his name, he destroyed Diddy's entire lawsuit. Oberly confirmed that he didn't leak the footage and that it wasn't a contractual issue. That's legal code for there was no contract at all. That one line obliterates Diddy's case. If Diddy didn't own the footage, he can't sue over it. If the freelancer was never bound by legal paperwork, then they had every right to transfer the content. No contract means no copyright, and Netflix bought what Diddy never legally owned. This isn't some freak accident, it's Diddy's signature playbook. For years, insiders say he's avoided contracts so he could renegotiate, underpay, or straight up ghost creatives after the work is done. That includes producers, dancers, assistants, even folks behind the camera. Why? Because contracts give others power. But now, that same tactic left Diddy completely exposed. No copyright transfers, no ownership at all, no paperwork, no protection. The system he used to control others just turned on him. Netflix doesn't just want to defend their reputation. They're reportedly preparing to lock it in court. If Diddy keeps publicly accusing them of criminal behavior, they could file for a declaratory judgment, a powerful legal move that formally establishes they own the footage and that Diddy has zero rights to it. This would end his lawsuit before it even begins. One judge's signature and the entire story legally belongs to Netflix. A legal explosion that silences threats instantly, and Netflix has their finger on the button. Now here's where it gets suspicious. Oberly, who filmed Diddy for 2 years, says he just happened to be out of state for exactly 3 days, and during that time, the freelancer allegedly transferred the most explosive footage. Right before Diddy's arrest, was this a coincidence or a quiet setup? Either way, Oberly's legal hands are clean, and that 3-day freelancer had no binding contract. Free agents don't owe loyalty, and they don't need permission to cash out. Behind closed doors, Netflix didn't just protect themselves. They played legal chess while Diddy played media checkers. Reports say Netflix didn't just grab licensing. They secured distribution rights, editorial control, and full copyright clearance from whoever had access to the footage. While Diddy scrambled to claim ownership through the press, Netflix quietly gathered documentation, wrapped legal protections, and locked it all down. Diddy played street games, Netflix played corporate chess. Here's the real trap. Every time Diddy posts online that the footage was stolen, he hands Netflix another legal bullet. He's not just venting, he's accusing their staff of criminal activity. That's defamation, plain and simple. And corporations with reputations to protect, they don't just let that slide. His tweets might cost him millions. If you think Netflix should drop the hammer now, comment "sue him first" below. And if you're riding with the facts, smash that like button and subscribe. It tells the algorithm we don't fall for PR spins. Let's keep it real. People are side-eyeing Michael Oberly now. 2 years of filming Diddy, and he's suddenly gone for the 3 most critical days before the footage leaks. It's giving too convenient. Some say he made himself scarce on purpose. Plausible deniability. A clean legal exit. And by blaming the freelancer, he not only cleared himself, he spotlighted the contract loophole that ended Diddy's legal leverage. Sometimes not showing up is part of the plan. If Netflix sues, the damages could be devastating. We're talking defamation for lying about theft, interference with business for harming the doc's release, abuse of process if Diddy's threats are ruled frivolous, attorney's fees, plus punitive damages on top. They could easily countersue for $2 billion, double what Diddy's been floating. And guess what? They'd probably win. This ain't a battle he can bankroll, especially not while facing criminal charges and civil suits elsewhere. If Diddy files any lawsuit against Netflix, it opens the door to discovery, meaning Netflix could legally demand access to every hard drive, camera card, email thread, and file related to the doc. That includes raw footage, private conversations, behind-the-scenes meltdowns, witness prep, even footage that never aired. Discovery isn't just about proving facts, it's about revealing patterns. Lawsuits unlock everything, and Diddy's archive might be his biggest liability yet. Now here's where speculation turns serious. What if that freelancer didn't just sell to Netflix? What if they also handed that footage over to the Southern District of New York? Diddy's arrest came 3 days after the footage changed hands. Coincidence? Maybe. But if that video showed criminal activity, the real court case started before the Netflix one. The footage might have triggered more than a documentary. It might have triggered a federal indictment. This case could set a massive industry precedent. If Netflix sues and wins, it shows that corporations can and will strike back when celebrities weaponize false narratives. Media law experts are already warning that fake theft claims, planted press, and smear campaigns can have serious consequences. If Diddy's claims are ruled defamatory, it'll shift how future lawsuits are judged. This isn't just about Diddy, it's about truth versus tactics in the streaming era. The word going around the internet says that Netflix has already issued private warnings to Diddy's legal team. Stop accusing us or we'll go public. And when Netflix goes public, they don't post IG messages, they file lawsuits. Behind the scenes, they've built a bulletproof case. Receipts, licensing agreements, consent forms, time-stamped chains of custody. While Diddy weaponizes attention, Netflix stacks admissible evidence. They won't yell, they'll litigate, and they'll smile while doing it. Let's face it, this isn't just about one documentary. Diddy's empire is crumbling under its own weight. The man who used to own the room can't even prove he owns his own footage. Instead of managing reputation, he's now accused of damaging others. And the moment he picked a fight with a billion-dollar media machine was the moment he lost. So here we are, the billion-dollar lawsuit Diddy threatened may become the one that destroys him. Netflix isn't scared, they're surgical. If this flips in court, it won't just reshape the docuseries space. It could bury Diddy's career for good.